Finally, this plot's moving along. Hey guys, it's JStars360 here with with another Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. vlog. This is Tahiti. This is the episode where she's not dead. It's basically like the ending to Star Trek Into Darkness, where the person's dying and they need to find a cure, and that's what's happening. So, to find a cure, they're going to try and find the place called Tahiti, where Agent Coulson was brought back to life. And that's basically the episode. Now, first off, I just want to say something. This show has had a weird schedule. Back in like mid-December, it took its mid-season hiatus. Then it came back to like 1 or 2 episodes. Then it took a month off, had another season hiatus, showing 1 episode in early February. Then it had another month-long hiatus till March. So it's weird. It's like a stop and start season. I mean, we have an episode next week, but still, it's like, what's up? I mean, unless they're trying to time it so a certain episode comes out at the same time as Captain America: Winter Soldier, that's like the only explanation I can think of. But yeah, so what I think of the episode, I thought it was pretty good by Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. standards. In the sense that the plot is moving forward. Now, first off, I just want to say, here's how much I care about the show. I had kind of, in the month since the last episode, I had almost forgotten that S.H.I.E.L.D. had died. Like, when I was watching the opening, I was like, oh yeah, right, S.H.I.E.L.D. died. Which kind of shows how much you care. I mean, a character is near death, and I forgot. That shows how much I don't care. It's like, end of BBC Sherlock. I did not forget what happened at the end of the last episode of the 2nd season of BBC Sherlock. Because that show was really good and it left an impact. This is, it's good, I guess. But anyway. I like how, we are moving forward the plot. We are starting to learn more about Coulson and where he came from. Not where he came from, how his death came out. At the end of it, they're like, yeah, that clairvoyant, he's a no-show. And I'm like, I'm probably sure you're playing right into the clairvoyant's hands. And I did think it was interesting how they were using S.H.I.E.L.D. to find out how Coulson got back by shooting S.H.I.E.L.D. and forcing them to. Thought that was a nice dilemma. I'm curious to see where they go with it. I'm curious if they'll explain what Coulson found in Tahiti. I mean, my theory is that they had to give him a new body or something. Again, that's my theory. Because, I don't know. My theory is the thing inside the jar of the chemicals is Coulson. And I'm curious about how the drug affected S.H.I.E.L.D. Again, I hope we move forward with the plot. It seems like we're getting somewhere, although at the same time, it's kind of like, as Doug said in his Season 1 vlogs of Legend of Korra, like, we're getting a little closer, And it's like, let's just go! Stop with the teases! Just go, go, go! And yeah, and then the end credits scene teased the next episode where we're going to get to see Lady Sif from the Thor movies, and it also introduced a villain from the comics, which is kind of cool, though. One thing that's kind of bothering me about this show in general is it always feels like it's teasing for something. Like, nothing never just stands on its own. It's always a teaser trailer for another movie or a TV show or an episode. And it's like relying on comic booky stuff. Now, it could be cool for comic book nerds, but at the same time, it's like, what about the rest of us? I might do a rant on this later on. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say on this episode. Again, nice to see the plot moving forward. Curious to see the next episode when we get to see another character from the film show up, Lady Sif. And before I sign off, I just want to say a couple things. Powerpuff Girls vlogs. I love doing them, but they're going to be put on hold for a while because tomorrow the Clone Wars is coming out on Netflix, and I just want to vlog about the bonus content or lost missions as they're being called. So I'm just going to put all my focus on that because I can't do 2 vlogs in one day. Plus, and watch Doug Walker's Adventure Time vlogs. So, if you aren't seeing Powerpuff Girls vlogs from me in the next few days, That's why, because again, I want to prioritize Clone Wars vlogs. So yeah, so I mean, unless they come out at midnight tomorrow, look forward to the first of my vlogs about Star Wars: The Clone Wars. See you guys then.